Good morning, traders, and welcome to the opening trade. I'm Ava. Before we get started, don't forget to first read and understand our disclosures found by both link and text in the description of this video. We greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look at the current SIM account balance. Okay. There's this guy over here. No, grab the box for that. Here we go. Simulated the opening trade. Here's the current cash value. The last two or these two columns will change after any manual or automated trades take place. So let's take a look at the back test results from the automated trades that we could possibly see these systems trade later. Okay, so the first automated trade we could potentially see today will be 6 minutes after the New York Open, and that will be on the Dow. So let's bring that over here. All right, so if you have access to it, you are able to run a longer back test. And I was able to run a little bit over a 3-year back test, so before COVID and all through COVID. So here we go. This is the max drawdown, the gross loss, the gross profit, and total net profit. There. So then 2 minutes later, if the parameters are met, we could see the next automated trade take place, and that's going to be on the Russell 2000 futures. Here again is our back test date range, which is a little over 3 years. Here's the max drawdown, the gross loss, the gross profit, and total net profit. Again, that is started and ran through COVID. So 2 minutes after the Russell, as long as the parameters are met, we could see two automated trades fire off at the exact same time. And that would be for the ES, which is the S&P 500 futures, of course, and NASDAQ futures, of course. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Let me get back over here. So here again is the back test range. So that is 3+ years. And here we have the max drawdown, the gross loss, the gross profit, and the total net profit here. And then now let's take a look at the back test for the last one second here. Checking. All right. So the last automated trade we could potentially see here, as long as the parameters are met again, is for S&P 500. So here is the back test date range. It is the same as the last three we looked at. Here is the max drawdown, the gross loss, the gross profit, and our total net profit there. Okay, so we have less than 3 minutes before we see the New York Open. We would like to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Our systems are automated and they are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equity futures market. Free trials to the automated trading systems are on our website at theopeningtrade.com. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on our website and in this video description. So, what did we see today? Today we saw that at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time that the core PPI month over month came out. Then the core retail sales month over month came out. The Empire State Manufacturing Index saw quite a bit of a big change, so that could affect the markets here today. So we'll see if there's any viable manual trades to take place, and then we will give all the automated systems a chance to run before looking to see if there is any manual trades I can scoop up. So what else came out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today? The PPI month over month and the retail sales month over month. We have less than 2 minutes before the New York Open. Let's click through here. Well, let's take a look. Okay, so crude or when the market does open, I'll be keeping a close eye on crude oil, seeing it's so far below the 200 EMA line. So what else is happening? We see the Russells below, and we also see the Dow is also below. The NASDAQ pretty close, but it's below, and ES is below. So crude oil will be the one I'll be watching first, seeing as there currently looks like there could be a mean reversion. So I got to gotta take a look at that, because eventually that's gonna want to the market's going to want to try to come back to that 200 period EMA. Okay, so we have less than a minute before we see the New York market open. Again, we would like to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. We will potentially see alright, so the New York market just opened. So we're going to give ourselves some space here so we can see what's happening in this candle. I want to be able to easily grab it. So I know that this candle will close in less than 3 minutes. So we're going to see what it looks like once it closes. All right. BlackRock think worries dominoes from easy money are starting to fall. Expectations of the Fed pause rise on soft data banking woes. French court rejects Volkswagen's bid to dismiss uh, Dieselgate charges. So, all right. So wheat hits a 1 week high on a strong demand, and the Black Sea deal is uncertain. Black Sea deal uncertainty. There we go. All right, so we're looking here. The crude oil chart is below the 200 period EMA. So let's take a look here. We're seeing that the Russell is also below the YM, which is the Dow Jones Futures, is below. The NASDAQ staying pretty close there, trying to get back to that 200 period EMA. And here we have the S&P. It's also below the 200 period EMA at this time. Again, we're using a 3-minute candle. So I make sure my chart up here on top is at 3 minutes. So I will be watching here on the crude oil. We could see, maybe a potential for manual trade. We'll keep an eye. So we know that our first, so sorry. We know that our first automated trade could potentially take place in less than 4 minutes, and it is going to be on the Dow Jones future market. Now, that is, of course, as long as the automated trade indicators are met. The great thing about the free trials to our automated trading systems is that they are 100% user friendly. So if you want to change it to meet your parameters of trading, you can totally do that. It's again 100% user friendly, which I really like to have those options. So I figured everybody else would like those options as well, right? All right, so we have less than 2 minutes before we could see our first automated trade take place on the Dow. So here, crude oil is not showing us the candle that we wanted at this time. But that's okay because we looked at the calendar, we saw the reports that came out, we knew that that will be affecting things. So it could be a quiet day for myself, but we're going to give the automated trading systems a chance to fire off first while keeping an eye on the crude oil to see if there's any viable manual trades to take place. So we have less than a minute here. Let's just check the crude again. Okay, so we've just been watching the crude fall further down below the 200 period EMA. And we see that this box is red and this box is red. And even though the candle shows green right now, we know that it's an open candle. And if we could get the crosshairs on the dang thing, then we would know it closes in less than a minute. And then we would know what color it truly is going to be. At this time, I'm not seeing any indicators that make me want to take a trade on that yet. if I lose the microphone,
Order submitted.
so sorry. All right, so first thing I gotta do here, my automated trade fired off the on the Dow. So I need to first thing is make sure that I go and disengage my strategy, and then I need to um, be ready um, to manage my stop loss here. So we know that we're um, in automated trade right now. It is on the Dow futures. Huh? So I have less than a minute before my next automated trade. I want to go ahead and hit close.
Order filled.
In a win there. Um, so scooped up 150 there. Um, so now I'm going to take a look at the crude. Okay, crude's getting interesting here. Where did this candle fall? So it's looking like probably the next candle, which will hit right as the Russell could potentially fire off. If this candle turns green, I'm going to jump in here on a manual trade on the crude oil. I know I have less than okay, so the Russell did not see an automated trade. The indicator was not met for the automated trade. That's fine. I got two more automated trades, and then the crude oil I could scoop up a little right now. So we're getting ready here to watch this candle closes. Once the candle closes and my candle is green, my step 2 is green, my step 3 is green, right there.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna hit this guy, take a manual trade, and move him up, and we're gonna watch. So taking a watch here.
Order filled.
So scooped up some money, get
Order
right back
filled.
in. This is manual trading. Getting ready to just take a couple of these manual trades here.
Order filled.
Again, just scooped up a little bit, making sure I'm keeping my eye on
Order submitted.
okay, so we heard a trade fired off. Okay, so here a trade fired off on the Nasdaq, and one already fired off on the ES. The ES is already in profit. Oh, so is the Nasdaq. Okay, I closed the Nasdaq and got some like $500 right there. All right, so now I'm actually I saw 500, but because of the leg, no, is that adding the other trades? I think that's adding the other trades. And here we go. Did a all right. So I manually closed because I made sure that I could. Um, now let's take a look here. And I just want to get back right in
Order filled.
here. Manual trade. One more little manual trade here real quick.
Order filled.
All right. So there, I'm happy with my manual trades today. I'm happy with the 3 automated trades that fired off. We did not see the indicator here to fire off on the Russell. Let's look at the market or the calendar real quick here. What do we have for this afternoon? So at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the business inventories month over month coming out. The NAHB Housing Market Index comes out. Half an hour later, the crude oil inventories. 4 p.m., the TIC long-term purchases report will be released. Tomorrow, the big thing we're looking out for is at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, the unemployment claims report comes out, followed by the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. There are some other reports coming out tomorrow we keep an eye on, which is the building permits, the housing starts, the import prices, and then the natural gas storage. Friday, the big thing to watch out for is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the prelim UOM consumer sentiment. All right, so there's a lot happening. Here's crude oil. Here's Russell. Here's the Dow. What? So the Dow, you see, had some crazy change right there, and that just goes to show I'm happy with my wins for the day. So let's take a look at the account after we did our manual and automated trade. Okay, so let me drag this guy over. Ow. You see that it was $930, but it's really going to be $899.30 because there is fees to pay for the trade. So you get your fee schedule from your provider. Make sure you're aware of your fees, so you're an informed trader. We would like to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Our systems are automated and they are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equity, futures, markets, and free trials. The automated trading systems are on our website at theopeningtrade.com. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description. I'm Ayla. That's it for today. I'll be here tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you then.